Since Monday, the Catholic community was saddened by the news that Pope Francis passed away after battling bronchitis and pneumonia. His death followed a prolonged hospital stay and ongoing respiratory issues linked to a lung surgery he had in his youth. The late Pope had requested simplified funeral rites focused on faith in the risen Christ, guided by a newly updated liturgical book he approved in 2024. Herald is compiling more information and personal reflections on the life and legacy of Pope Francis for an upcoming special supplement. Connect with us on social media at Herald Snapshot to stay updated. Before his passing on Easter Sunday, Pope Francis delivered a powerful Urbi et Orbi message calling for peace, justice, and hope in a world marked by war and suffering. Francis condemned ongoing conflicts in Gaza, Ukraine, Africa, Myanmar, and other regions, urging dialogue, disarmament, and humanitarian action. The late Pope called on the world to reject fear and division, to embrace peace, and to be inspired by the resurrection as a force for healing and change. The Chrism Mass, traditionally held during Holy Week, is a key liturgical celebration that highlights the Church's unity in mission and ministry. It includes the blessing of sacred oils, sacred chrism, oil of the sick, and oil of catechumens used in sacraments throughout the year. A central moment is the renewal of priestly promises, where clergy reaffirm their commitment to Christ and the Church. This week's issue features a roundup of Chrism Mass celebrations across Malaysia's archdioceses and dioceses. Meanwhile, a Zoom session titled Sexual Grooming, What Every Parent Needs to Know was held on April 6th, featuring expert speakers including psychiatrist Dr. Christabel Esther Terrence, Father Martinian Lee, and Deacon Anthony Chua. Dr. Christabel explained how grooming is a calculated process used by perpetrators, often known to the child, to gain trust and isolate victims, especially through social media or in-person manipulation. Father Martinian shared his pastoral experience with teenagers affected by sexual involvement, highlighting the emotional toll and the healing offered through spiritual support and counseling. He also urged parents to closely monitor their children's online activity, warning that predators often pose as peers to build harmful connections. Also in the Herald this week, Risen Christ Parish in Penang launches a Lenten meal outreach program to serve the poor. Immaculate Conception Parish in Port Dickson hosts Camino eco-pilgrimage to celebrate faith and creation. The Penang Diocesan New Evangelization Commission (PDNEC) hosts a forum on inculturation of the faith to address Catholic practices. Meanwhile, the Archbishop of Kuala Lumpur, the Most Reverend Julian Leow, urges all the faithful to read and reflect on his Pastoral Letter addressing specific issues such as mixed marriages and Holy Communion, eulogies at funeral masses, and inclusion of female altar service. All this and more Catholic stories in this week's issue. All of us at Herald would like to wish you a blessed Divine Mercy Sunday. On your way out, do give us a like, subscribe if you haven't, and ring the bell to be the first to get the latest Catholic news.